Welcome back, everybody. We hope you're having an amazing day. We hope you're chasing those dreams, living your life to the fullest, because it's all about what you make it. You can make life anything you desire as long as you have that hard work, dedication, and the consistency to make it happen. As you guys can see, we're in the CT5-V. We're going to be showcasing the self-parking feature on this car. So as you guys can see, we have the CT4-V. We're going to be putting it right beside it. What we're going to do first, we're in park, we're just going to put it into drive. This button right here is the self-parking feature button on the CT5-V. We're going to press that. It's going to be a left perpendicular is what we're looking for here. You could do a parallel, of course, either side. So we're going to crawl forward slowly. And once we crawl forward enough, right beside the car, we're gonna get a notification that pops up. Okay, so it says stop and put it into reverse, and it shows you the parking spot. So we're gonna put it into reverse. It will take control of the steering wheel, as you can see by the green icon. We're just gonna back up slowly. It's gonna crank the steering wheel. As you guys can see, if there was a car there, of course it would not be going into that spot. And you can see by the arrow how far you need to go. And then it will tell you to stop. We'll shift into drive. Again, it will take control of the steering wheel. Light gas with that arrow again. As you guys can see, we'll go forward. Again, it will tell you to stop. We're gonna put it back into reverse. There we go. Takes control of the steering wheel again. As you guys can see, we are putting it right beside the car. I'm not touching the steering wheel. It is lining it up perfectly. And you'll see it will put us right perfect, and say complete, take control, and it's put us very, very perfect into this spot. So now we'll get out and we will show you how the parking looks. Okay, so we're out of the vehicle and the parking job is pretty perfect, actually, right in the middle of the spot. Lots of room to get out either side. We'll take a walk around to show you how close we are to the curb. Pretty straight. Lots of space at the back. Not at all too close. But overall, it looks like it works very, very well. And of course, if there was another car in this spot here, or even in front of us, it would do multiple turns and different points to get into that spot rather than going into the spot, of course, where the cars are. And it works very well. A couple things to note with this is it's kind of finicky because you have to be a certain distance from these parking lines here where it will register. So sometimes it may not work. It may not tell you to stop and put it into reverse because it hasn't quite notice the spot there. So it's kind of finicky. You do have to play around with it. You have to be pretty close, but not too close to these parking spots here for it to work. And another thing to note is you do need a car. I've tried it on that curb there, and just the curb alone is not enough for the camera system to recognize it's there, which is understandable. So you do need another car, and that's how it looks. So a very, very straight parking job so far. Works very well. It does cut your power on when you do have to use the throttle and put it into reverse, so you're not flooring it. It won't let you. So that is how it looks. Now we will show you a parallel park. Show you what that looks like. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, now we're gonna show you the parallel park. Again, there's the CT4-V. We're gonna be parallel parking it beside or rather front or behind that car there. So like I said before, we are going to put it into drive. Once it's in drive, you're going to hit this self-parking button. That will bring up our options: parallel, perpendicular, right, or left. So we're going to left, and this time it's going to be a parallel. So you can see it sensing the car there. So we are going to slightly drive forward. And on this one, we're going to show it to you from the outside. So now you see what it looks like from the outside, just to give you two different angles. So we're approaching the car here. We'll wait for it to prompt us. So sometimes it won't, and this is good because, and then it will show deactivate once you put it into reverse. So this is good to show you. So sometimes it might also be where we are and the fact that there's not two cars here. With one car, it may get a little interesting. So you do have to reposition. Like I may have to go a little bit closer here. So again, it's in drive. I'm gonna press the self-park, parallel left side. We're gonna try this with a little bit closer to the car this time. And we're gonna slowly go by it here. And we'll see if it stops us. So again, it didn't do it that time. This is what I mean when it gets a little interesting on how you have to position it. And this is a complete honest review. This is not advertising the feature. This is just showing you how it works as an owner's perspective. So again, we're a little bit further out this time. Self-park button, left parallel. We will show you as we creep by it here. Let's try this one more time. Just to see, and it could also be the fact that we are in a parking lot here and it's not exactly a proper street or anything, but it really shouldn't matter. As far as I know, if you do know what the issue is, please put it in the comments down below and we will try and figure out how to prevent that. But left parallel, and you guys can see it is pretty finicky. I'm going to try it just on the other side. I'm going to come around and try it again here. I'm just going to turn around. And try it going this way. Not that that will matter, but just to see. So again, self-park, right side. We'll slowly approach the car here. See, we're right beside, so there, so we've gotten it. Stop, put into reverse, so we're going to put it into reverse. Automatic steering on. Back up slowly. So again, we're going to show this to you from the outside just to see what it looks like, but as you guys can see, we'll show you a little bit here from the inside. It'll start cranking the steering wheel and I'll put you on a 45. So I'll hand the camera over and we'll show it to you from the outside to see how it looks. Well, as you can see, my hands are not on the steering wheel. Hands are still off the steering wheel.
as you guys can see, don't even have to touch the steering wheel. It's just basically gas and brake. Now it's just adjusting.
So again, we'll show it to you how it looks from the outside to see how well of a job it does. And we'll see how close we are to the curb. So we'll jump outside and take a look. Okay guys, so this is what it looks like with the parallel park here. We're very good actually. Good distance in front. We'll show you what it looks like on the curb here. Again, a good distance here. And very, very straight. So overall, the system does work well when it works. It is very finicky. Like I showed you there, it takes a few times to get it perfect. But when you get it, it works very, very well. And now keep in mind, when there are two cars on either side, it does work even better because it's able to sense those cars a lot better, to sense where it has to go in the middle. So with one car, still works, but it's much more consistent with the two cars. And that will wrap up this video. If you guys have any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Please like the video if you did enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of this system and what other cars have in it, how it compares to different vehicles. But this is an honest review of the self-parking on the Cadillac CT5-V. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.